Howdy, team. Today I wanted to go over a little bit. We've got 2 weeks under our belt. We're on the third week starting today. Our weeks go Monday to Monday. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the class. Hopefully you've gotten comfortable with Blackboard. You know where information is in the class. And every week you know to go to course content to see what's coming up. Here we're getting ready for Module 3. Module 3 is our beginning of Excel. What's coming to you in an email is also to please note that you need to purchase a TestOut code. We'll talk about that in just a second. But right now, I wanted to remind everybody that your first discussion board post is due by Friday, that all 3 discussion board posts that you're responsible for each week is due by next Monday, and that this week we're going to have a video on count ifs in Excel. We're going to have a discussion about thinking about data. We're going to have an assignment on hybrids in Excel and an assignment on Wix website headings. And don't forget, you need to purchase that TestOut. I want to go over Module 3 real quick with you and show you some components. I clicked on the title of Module 3. Here's Working with Excel, and we have a video that goes right over your homework for this week. So make sure you take some time to watch that video. It's going to help you with the homework. Here's our discussion about thinking about data. And what's your responsibility about data if you owned a small business? And how would you analyze it? Here's our Excel homework, available hybrids, and here's our Wix homework. And that other component was telling you it's time to go purchase the course textbook. Wayland Baptist University requires that we have a course textbook, and the course you're going to be purchasing this time is not actually a handheld textbook, but it's called Desktop Pro. I want to show you something in your syllabus that you'll use. Okay, in your syllabus on the first page, if you scroll down, it says Textbook Desktop Pro English. You need this number, 14232, T as in Tom, A as in Alpha. Yes, it's a little bit pricey, but I think you'll find it a little bit less expensive if you go ahead and purchase it here through TestOut. You come over here to need to buy a SIM code, you enter that, and you purchase this with your credit card or debit card, and you're set to go. You will be purchasing Desktop TestOut Plus Pro, and you will add that to your cart and then check out. Okay, so I did want to go over this so you knew specifically where to begin. And now I'm going to show you a little bit about TestOut. Once you've purchased TestOut, you'll then come into the front screen where you will log in, create a username and password. I suggest to my students that they use their email address and connected with the university. You can do this however you want, but I would use my email address connected with the university and the same password to keep them consistent. And remember, you don't have to sign up for any of these subscriptions or other purchases. This is all you need. Once you get here, you'll be brought to MISM 3314 VCO2 Winter 2016. That code that you entered will take you to our class, and you can see that some of the students have already purchased it, and that's great. TestOut Desktop Pro includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. The idea of this material is that it prepares you for the mouse exams, or people call them MOS exams now, for Microsoft Office specialist. It's a great preparation. If you work your way all the way through this, I strongly suggest you take those tests. There's a discount offer through TestOut, I believe, to go ahead and take those certification tests. We will be focusing on the Excel and Access portion this time, and we will work through Excel on the first half of the course and wrap it up by the midterm right after Christmas, and then we will work on Access. The beauty of working in TestOut is that it doesn't matter if you have a Mac or a desktop or a PC, you will be able to do the simulated environment here. We will also have real assignments in the software in our course as well. Here is an outline of all the offerings. As an instructor, we are given a full course in TestOut. There's over 16 weeks of work here. I can guarantee it. We will focus on Excel this first half of the course. you can see there's a lot of information here. There's videos to watch, there's interactivity skill labs, challenge labs, and even a workbook. These last two labs in every unit, applied lab, have grades tagged to them. So you will be asked to do a couple of the applied labs. For some students, they won't need to watch the videos or do the interactions. They can just jump into the applied lab, get their successful grade, and move on. For other students, they will need to work through some of these other components to be able to succeed on the applied labs. Please realize that these applied labs are redoable as many times as you need to succeed. The idea of test out learning is to master a product. You will only be assigned a few of the applied labs as we go through Excel. These labs will support what you're learning in the classroom, and they will be applied to your grades in Blackboard. Please realize you still need to start in Blackboard every week, and that our assignments will be diligently laid out there. Well, I hope this gives you a little bit of an overview. Again, anything that you participate in here in TestOut is a simulated environment off at a distance. It does not download software to your computer. I hope that helps. Don't get too intimidated by the environment. As we play with it and we work with it, we'll all learn it, just like we spent 2 weeks learning our Blackboard environment. All right, team, let's get out there and wrap up week 3.